Right now at 6, President Barack Obama is traveling to Cuba for a historic trip more than 1 year after moving to normalize relations with the communist island. That trip will be historic for many reasons. No sitting U.S. president has visited Cuba since 1928. President Obama says he hopes to advance the progress already made between the two countries, as well as improve the lives of the Cuban people. CBS 4's Natalia joins us now with more on the president's trip. Natalia?
Well, Elliot, the president will begin his two-day trip to the island, on March 21st, and the White House says normalizing relations with Cuba will be a cornerstone of his legacy. And they're counting on the First Lady to help make this trip a success, too. Many Cuban-American political leaders we spoke with, though, are fiercely opposed to this visit.
In an off-the-cuff moment, chatting with reporters, President Barack Obama had a light demeanor about his upcoming historically and politically significant trip to Cuba.
It'll be fun when we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ask all kinds of questions. Thank you.
Fun aside, the White House says the president intends to press the Cuban government to do more to move toward democracy and a free market.
We see it as a means of pushing forward this normalization process, trying to achieve a greater opening between the United States and Cuba.
Conversely, South Florida Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen highlighted American values to blast the president's decision.
The trip is shameful because, as the president of the United States, he's supposed to be the standard bearer for the values that we stand for our American ideals.
Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart says the visit is the pinnacle of restoring relations with a dictator.
Are we surprised that President Obama is going to go down and bow down to this anti-American terrorist regime? No.
Florida Senator and presidential candidate Marco Rubio sent the president a letter urging him to cancel the trip, writing in part, "A presidential visit to Cuba, absent of any concessions from its government, is a dangerous idea, and I urge you to reconsider." The White House argues the last 50 years of isolating Cuba has not worked.
It's not as if, one more year of the embargo is going to bring transformational change.
The mission of the trip is to encourage free trade, human rights, and improved living conditions for the Cuban people. The White House says closing Guantanamo or repealing America's wet foot, dry foot policy is not on the table during this visit. The president will meet with business leaders, political dissidents, and Raul Castro. The White House is also relying heavily on First Lady Michelle Obama to make this visit a success.
She's an enormously popular figure in different countries around the world, generates a lot of goodwill. Having this kind of historic opening to the Cuban people, I think it's very important that she's there and that her voice is a part of the conversation.
Neither the president nor the First Lady will have FaceTime with Fidel Castro. The president's press secretary essentially told reporters there's not enough time on this two-day trip, which appears to be a pretty safe answer to that hot issue. The White House says it is also looking for a way for President Obama to address the Cuban people en masse, but says the specific trip schedule at this point hasn't been finalized. Elliot?
Natalia, thank you.